They're off. Racing away here, they go over 1,400 metres for this local bred handicap, 0 to 75. Laith Al-Sara, very slow to go. Also up the inside, Tharf didn't get the best of breaks. A good beginning by Canager, the blue colours, white cap right up there. And charging forwards with Doa E, the orange and black diamonds, and we'll see them all off with a good early burst of speed. Safe Al-Falah, not far off them on the inside of rivals Zania, also tries to get rolling forwards. Sad Al-Hayes is in amongst that next wave of runners as they start this left-handed turn. Awfully well stretched out here. Abu Khalaf's got it all to do. Al-Rifal also right out of the ground as they take this turn. Up top then, it is Doa E who continues to press on and is clear. 2 lengths is the advantage for home. Shows up from Canager in second. Third place now is with Sad Al-Hayes, who continues to improve. Wider, Wedhahi's getting rolling. Polaris is right down the centre of the racecourse, and Kebab is starting to weave through. Pace starts to collapse here. 200 to go. It's Wedhahi who now hits the front. Goes on by a couple of lengths over Polaris and Kebab, both trying to close in. Dante is finishing a bit down the centre, but heading up to the line, it's Wedhahi who got the run on them, is 3 lengths clear and wins. They're off. Racing away from the stall, saw Al Kuwait shifted a little left-handed, had a bit of a knock-on effect, pushing 1 or 2. This is a 0 to 75 handicap over the 1,600-metre trip. Right at the back end of the field already is Fibre, dropping to the tail. A good early pace comes from Macho Boy. Screeching off, goes clear by a couple of lengths. On the inside, Mota Basila did well from the starting positions and is bang up there early on. Into the outside of those is Anna Al-Saif, a star jacket coming right forwards there, followed by Al-Masih, who wants to get a handy roll. Deeper, Nassim Al-Red is trying to overcome that wide draw and has got to the leading line. Tawi Al-Baid is also in amongst them as they go into the turning point. Lay Oyunik is in centre field. Back to the inside is Til Al-Fad, the check jacket, red sleeve. So racing around the outside of rivals is Nakesh. Going quite wide, will be fully 8-10 deep on the turn as they start the swing back towards home. So it's Macho Boy out in advance of the field by a length and a half. Anna Al-Saif is in second. All of those in behind are rowing away. Mota Basila seems to be going up and down on the spot. Down the centre, Nassim Al-Rayed is trying to box on. 1 or 2 is starting to weave through. Leo Unique is trying to run on as they work their way inside the final couple of 100 metres. Can Macho Boy see them off? It's getting pretty tight up top. Leo Unique is edging ever closer. Macho Boy is all out with the lead from Leo Unique as they go to the line. Tight one. They're off. Action underway, the 1,800-metre restricted win event. Pretty level line, actually, on the whole. Not the best of breaks by Mucho Carasi on the inside. Was likely to go forward, but is towards the tail early doors. Good pace, fast up from Shaek on the outside, who's going to tack right on over and lead them at what appears to be quite a steady early gallop here. Unusually so, not too many contesting it. Up there as well is Marash, the red colours. Got a nice handy position as they work their way towards this left-handed turn. Going forwards, Al-Rajay as well. Dark jacket, white cap, not far off them now. Back to the outside of those is the half jacket of Min Baria. Yellow and maroon colours as they continue their progress to the exit of the far side. They're very clustered up in the centre. This could turn into quite the dash late on. Dropping back through them swiftly is Yanri. The white and red on the inner is now last. Starting the sweep, up top it continues to be Shaek who leads the way. continues to have about a length and a half in hand. Al Raji is in second place. Min Barrier is in third. Back in behind those, one or two getting scrubbed along. Aldebel is off the bridle. Eklas is also firmly ridden on the inside. Marash, Kawa Allah can't get to these leaders at all. Not much has got into this. It's still Sha'aek out in front and clear by 4 lengths. Min Baria is trying to close the gap and challenge. It's all rather on the spot stuff and slow here, but it's still Sha'aek who's clear by 5 to the line and is going to run out quite an easy winner, unchallenged. Sha'aek getting a little tired late on. The deal is done. They're off. Racing away over 1,800 this time, a restricted win race from the stalls. Moata was just a bit short of room, actually. The red colours will find itself at the back end of the field. Also, Faray is dropping towards the tail, and behind them now is Moslat. Let's look at the pace then. Good start for Yamdeek. White jacket and green cap is bounding forwards. Again, though, it's not all that strong early. There is a three-way go for the lead, but they're clocking only 59 kilometres an hour. Up on the outside, you've got the likes of Tharkati, a green and white combination. The red cap of Haas is deeper out in that front wave. White cap of Izdajar, the red jacket is just following them. On the inside is Harvey, just off the pace. Quite a nice posse there on the rails. Racing in company with Wafi Alays. The hat-trick seeker is slap bang in the centre. So on the inside, the pace is set just by Yamdeek, but only narrowly. Showing up by about half a length and continues to be pestered by Thakati. They are then being followed into the turning point by Izdajar. Between rivals and improving is Laith Al-Hami. Spot that combination of red, green and white being pushed into it. Deeper still is Haas, the red cap, also out wide Wafi Alays as they start this turn. Back to the inside still is Harvey. Will need some gaps through, but appears to be travelling quite well at this point in time as they level for the judge. And doing so, Thakati has gone on. Moves in advance here of the pace-setting Yamdeek. Izdajar is trying to run on. Harvey is now in the clear and closing, but is it too late here? Thakati got away, got clear by 2.5. Harvey is still coming strongly. Leader drifting right across to the centre. Thakati is all out. Did enough. They're off. Racing away, they've gone without Hathal, who refused to enter the starting stalls. They go here over 1,200 metres in this first Arabian race of the day. Up on the inside, Jajar Al-Thab got a nice enough start, white and black colours. Jassas in the blue and white is also handy, and Shahed Gouda on the outside, even wider, is Morewash. So they're all very well bunched early on as they go into this turning point. So swinging left-handed, it is Jajar Al-Thab just ahead, only narrowly. Awaj Al-Ansari is in second place. Back to the inside. Shahed Gouda got a lovely seam through there, breezing through. Up in between horses is the Diamonds, blue and white Jassas at the back of the field. Mowash is now under pressure. Shahed Gouda just ahead by virtue of the inside as they go to the top of the home straight. Jajar Al-Thab is firmly ridden in second. The others are being left behind. Jassas is in third, but now starting to struggle as up top Shahed Gouda is into the drive and 2 lengths clear. Less than 200 to go. It's Shahed Gouda. Adel Al-Faradi getting a good tune out of Shahed Gouda. Well, he was het up, worked up in the paddock beforehand, but his energy has been used quite right here. Shahed Gouda, easy success. They're off. Runners are sent away. Here they go over the 1,200-meter trip in this maiden action. Looking at the start, well, it was a handful quite slow. Banda al-Buhabel, Amthal al-Mugirat, Mostabshir al-Kaladia right on the back foot early on. They are well adrift, those three. A very smart start, though, made by Tag al-Shabibia on the outside, who's crossing over to lead up. Also, Hazal and Amsiati are not far away. They're being followed by Raid al-Bahar, who races in advance of Abiyat al-Shuhabay, and they're followed then by Samad Pro. That runner is in conjunction with Smok Shah, who's racing towards the outside. The orange nose band a little bit deeper out as they take the turn. One thing's for sure, Mostabshir al-Kaladia will need to do much better than that to win. Top of the home straight, levelling for the judge now, and it's Hazal who's taken over. Hazal has gone on. Raid al-Bahar is up into second. Back on the inside is Tag al-Shabibia. Down the centre, Shmuk Shah is continuing to run on a bit, but going inside the final 100, Hazal is clear, away and gone, and is far too good. Khaled Al-Mimoni on Hazal is going to run out a wide margin winner. They're off. They're racing away from the starting stools. Jamal Al-Hanna was shifting right, lugging down on both of those drawn wider. Zazar and Al-Doha Walad Kecham. A good start on the inside by Game Over. Going forwards with the noseband, head a little bit up in the air though, but Game Over does lead the way. Sir Armour not far away. Also pretty handy is Humayma, who's on the inside and will probably just shuffle up and into second place. Next wave of runners at this point in time, they include Shawahid al-Kaladia, Ta'oun, wider out, even deeper is Al-Doha Wal al-Cham, another trio being left long behind. Zaza, Sharia, and also Jamal Al-Hanna can't get to them at all. Starting the spin back towards home then. Out in front with the lead continues to be Game Over. Leading up only narrowly though. Game Over with the narrow advantage. Humama is coming with a good effort. On the outside, Sir Armour is now being pushed along and in fact being more firmly ridden as they now reach the top of the home straight. Three of them bunching up together. Round the outside though, it's Sir Armour who's trying to launch the challenge here and has gone on. Sir Armour goes to the front and has started to try and open up here over the field. Being followed by Humama and Game Over. But as they go towards the line, going to be another easy winner, isn't it? Sir Armour running out a ready winner there. Goes on to score in good fashion in our 7th race of the day. They're off. Racing away over 1,600 metres this time. A little bit short of room was Afar Al-Fahab from the stalls, but goes back to the inside and will get through into second. Mubarizat Al-Kaladia is going forwards early, will lead up the black cap. Al-Anud is not far away, blue and white colours. Away to the outside, to the left as we're looking on, is Calicia Dufaus. Back in behind them now, Al-Anud in fourth, and then the other pair. Fahad Al-Morden on the outside is Azam Al-Kaladia. Well bunched, only 3 or 4 lengths between them. Mubarizat Al-Kaladia just ahead narrowly. Naif Al-Anazi taking down his goggles, shows up by about half a length. Behind, pushed along, Afar Al-Fahab on the outside. Calicia Dufaust is running quite big. Between horses, Fahad Al-Mord tries to latch on the inner is Al-Anud at the back of the field. Azam Al-Kaladia, lots of work to be done there. It is Mubarizat Al-Kaladia out in front and cruising along. Al-Anazi has a leisurely look in behind. Mubarizat Al Khaladia sent for home now, top of the straight with 400 meters to cover, and is fully 5-6 lengths clear. Al Anud in second place. Fahad Al Maud is in third. No real showing from Azam Al Khaladi, who's running on a little bit to the inside. May pressurize the placings. The leader is tired and wandering, shifting out towards the center of the track. But Mubarizat Al Khaladia got the race won surely at the top of the straight. And despite being very tired late on, is too good. Mubarizat Al Khaladia will win. Race-winning move earlier on. Gates cracked back. They're off and away. Racing here then over the 1,200-meter trip in this 0 to 70 handicap. Pretty level on the start. Just dropping to the back now is Rafifat Al Khaladia. Good start made by Sarihat Al Khaladia, who's going forwards with Mutahed Al Khaladia on the inside. Wider on the track is Sasha, and even deeper still is Monfard, the red, white and black combination. Trapped out very wide is Halal Al Dam, looking to tuck back a little. Is in company with the same ownership's Rahifat Al Khaladia. Up on the inside of those runners then is Jassa Al Khaladia. Hawayshan is very much outpaced at the back of the field, and Seafort Al Mori is last of all. Top of the straight, heading for home. Mutahed Al Khaladia is just ahead here, leads up by a length with Monfard emerging as a big old danger. The pair of them stretching clear. In behind them is Sarihat Al Khaladia with an improving Sasha, but it's Monfard who's in front, leading now by almost 2 lengths over Mutahed Al Khaladia. Still running on is Sasha as they go inside the final 100 meters. Monfard all out in front. Sasha is lunging strongly and might have got there. Are now off and away. Racing here over 2,000 meters from the gates there. Al Muzan was just hanging a little left, caused a bit of a bump to Kaka Al Khaladia. No one mad keen on going forwards, it would appear, and the pace early is rather moderate, with Al Sabek there, pink and white. On the inner is Risky Foul, white and red colours, and to their outside, yellow bridle, nose-banded runner Al Muzan. These trio, a race in advance of Janobi Al Khaladia. Next wave of runners, including Murshid Isa. On the inside, Madkour. At the back of the field is Kaka Al Khaladia. So, Al Sabek on the outside of Risky Foul. The front pair continue to bowl along. They're clocking just shy of 54 kilometers an hour. Midway down the back they go. These two continue a couple of lengths clear over Al Muzan in third. One of the greys on the outside next, and that is Janubi Al Khaladia. On the inside of that runner, Murshid Isa is pushed along. Back trio, Asawan, Kaka Al Khaladia and Madkour, who will have to make up 8 lengths as they turn back towards home. Over the 50 kilometers an hour mark now, increasing pace. Around the outside, it is Al Muzan who goes on. Length and a half, maybe a shade more over Al Sabek and Adel Al Faradi. 2 or 3 away. Murshid Isa on the outside. Janubi Al Khaladia. Lots of these are struggling in behind. Al Muzan breezing clear at the top of the home run. Al Muzan is fully 6 ahead. Down the outside, late progress from Madkour, who's coming, trying to latch on the back of Janobi Al Khaladia. Murshid Isa still on the inside of those, but Al Muzan still has a 7th length break on the field. Al Muzan is clear, and Al Muzan will not be caught now to the line. Is going to win for Louis Moran. very slow to go was Badi Al Sham at the back of the field. Missed it by 3 or 4 lengths. For this handicap, 0 to 95. Good start made by Montasa Alamal on the outside, and will go on to lead through the end of the first couple of 100 meters. Shows up in advance of Merba Al Galadia, another length away to the improving Badi Al Sham, who's coming wider and will now take third under the line first time. Back in fourth place will be Prince Amr as they go into this bend, and then we have a wave of 3 together. On the inside is Ayam Athbar with that runner, De Jamla, and on the outside, and now the back of them is Shibble Nema, who's just dropped to the tail. Over to the far side we head. There'll be about 7 lengths front to back, and on the wide outside, an improving Badi Al Sham will be right there with the leaders as they go around the corner. Still on the fence is Montasa Alamal. Between the pair, Merba Al Khaladia is travelling well. Another couple of lengths away to the 2 greys who are together. On the outside is the black and yellow, Prince Amr, who's just going wider, actually. Looks to be hunting up the leaders and trying to inject a bit of speed. Back between horses is De Jalema, and at the back of the field we've got Shibble Namir and also Montasa Alamal. So all changing now, really uplifting here, aren't we? Badi Al Sham leads the way, but on the inside, Merba Al Khaladia is being stoked up for more. On the outside of those, Prince Amr is going quite well now, and appears to be running over the top to join issue. The trio start to try and press on now. They're starting to try and up it as they swing back towards home. They've still got over 400 meters to cover. Merba Al Khaladia, firmly ridden by Naif Al-Anazi, asking for much more. On the outside, Prince Amr and Luis Morales is trying to raise the effort, but is also now coming under driving. Back in third place is Badi Al Sham, and Merba Al Khaladia is still rolling. Heading to the top of the home run then, Merba Al Khaladia still shows by 2 lengths. Prince Amr is trying very hard in second. Right in behind them, third place still with Badi Al Sham. It's Merba Al Khaladia who's drifting under pressure to the centre of the course, but is still 4-5 lengths clear and heading towards the final 200. Al-Anazi at his best. He had to stoke this one up from a long way out, but Merba Al Khaladia has responded very well and is a wide margin winner. They're off. Racing away in this Group 1 Arabian handicap for 100 rated plus animals, and they're underway. A good beginning made by the well-fancied Tilal Al Khaladia. White cap on the inside is going to bounce forwards. The hands of Al Fareh shows up here. Going quite keenly on the outside is Turkey Al Khaladia. Vizier pushing up between horses. Takdir is on the outside, the light blue and white. At the back of the field, at this stage, is Tawak Al Khaladia in company with Bint Galiat Al Khaladia. So it is Tilal Al Khaladia who leads the way for the Mutlaq team. Shows up by a length here over Vizier in second spot of the dark blue and orange. Up on the outside, Takdir is quite keen. Luis Morales has him posted 4 deep. On the inner of that runner is Turkey Al Khaladia. At the back end of the field, Bint Galiat Al Khaladia is ridden along, and Tawak Al Khaladia is on the inside. They are starting the turn for home. Tilal Al Khaladia is in front and breezing along. Continues to have the lead by a length, with the rider glancing right-handed and seeing he's in a comfortable position. Vizier is niggled at in second, but it's just about keeping tabs. Turkey Al Khaladia appears to have no more off to offer. Takdir's on the outside. Bint Galiat Al Khaladia, and back to the inside is Tawak Al Khaladia as they hit the top of the home run. Now Tilal Al Khaladia is asked for more. Vizier is running huge to the outside. Only a length between the pair. Trying to run on is Bint Galiat Al Khaladia up inside the final 100 meters. Hilal Al-Khaladieh is all out. Vizier is chipping away, getting ever closer. Vizier within a neck, now ahead. Vizier is getting on top, close home, and a turn up. Vizier's won the big one.